guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Miss Purple P, your intergalactic goddess. I'm just making a quick little sit down, very impersonal, or is this personal? Informal, an informal video. I actually have like 2 videos that I filmed prior to the new year, and just how I've been feeling since the new year has began. I just have not had the energy, stability, mental capacity to really put my heart into putting those videos on my channel, but I still will be putting those videos on my channel. I just felt like for me it'd be a little inauthentic to just put these videos out there that are about transformation and, you know, positivity and just self-realizations that I've had without this giant elephant. Because, you know, sometimes we go on, even within the spiritual community, because there is a spiritual community on YouTube and other platforms, but specifically on YouTube, when you're watching these creators, you know, when you're going through some shit, you really can feel fucking alone sometimes, because you just kind of see everyone having these like positive, amazing experiences and these realizations, and it's this epiphanies and yes, and raising our vibration and you know, like really conquering that shit. But when you're going through, you know, what I've talked about before, your periods, your in and outs, your cycles of the dark night of the soul, when you're doing your shadow work, when you're purging physically, emotionally, cellularly, you know, it's like no one really talks about that stuff. Basically, I just wanted to be very transparent on my channel, because what's been very important to me is I feel like, okay, let me get my thoughts together. I feel like because my intention is always to let people know that what they are going through, they can get through, and that I have not had an easy life, and that still I'm persevering, I'm elevating, I'm accomplishing goals, I'm changing, transforming, manifesting, and ultimately becoming a truer and truer version of my truest self, my truest form. I want to always lead by example, to let people know. But with that in mind, I also want to let people know, like, look, I go through stuff too. Just because maybe you see me make a social media post where I'm smiling and it's this and it's that, and I come on my channel and I talk about these positive things, I also just want to let you know that, you know, when you're not seeing people and you're not seeing them put their best foot forward, what they are choosing to present to you in whatever form that is, via a video, a Facebook post, an Instagram post or story, Snapchat, whatever, a lot, you know, people are still going through shit behind the scenes. And 2020, leading up to 2020, I was really feeling the excitement and the mysticism, magnetism, this excitement building up in my belly about, sorry for the awkward break, my roommate just walked in with someone and I was like, oh shit, I turned it off because, you know, I was in a flow and, you know, anyways, so leading up to 2020, I really was feeling all this excitement about the new year, and I just really was feeling like, yes. And then New Year's Eve happened and I started to kind of feel some triggering emotions. New Year's Day, honestly, New Year's Day, I was hungover, so I mean, that wasn't, you know, that wasn't a great start. But, but then, like, that night of New Year's Day, I got sick, and I continued to just get more and more sick over the course of the next week. finally ended up going to the doctor and found out that I had bronchitis, which totally makes sense because like my chest was killing me, just nothing was making it better. And for me, whenever I get sick, because for me, my health and my mental, emotional state of being are intrinsically connected. So a lot of times when I get sick, my immune system like stays down for a minute. It's like I don't just get sick for a day. It's like it's a domino effect, and then I end up being sick for maybe a week or two. And when I am just like at home in bed, not able to do anything, with my history of depression, that's when I start to feel really down on myself, and it's just all just piles on top of each other. So my first week and a half, really almost 2 weeks of the new year has just been spent in some deep-ish, not the most fun place to be, really just questioning my journey most of the time, to be honest. It's kind of like, you know, waking up every single day and just still not feeling right, still feeling off, no matter how much I meditate, no matter how much I try to do energy work and focus in on the light. It's like I just have been feeling so off, and I've been having so many triggering moments, so much stuff for my shadow that I've just felt like, wow, haven't we done this already? Haven't we been through this ish already? Like, why are we going back here? Yesterday, I had a breaking point. I literally cried at the beginning, right at the beginning of work, and I was just like, I was just ready to hit the eject button. That's pretty much how I've been feeling every single day of this year so far. And I haven't had a period like this where I've felt this down day after day after day in quite a while, to be honest. Usually at some point enough tears, you know, I can bring myself out of it, but it's just like this massive, massive purge, and just really facing all the things and aspects that I'm frustrated with about myself, the things that I don't really like about myself, not understanding why can't I break through these barriers. And again, this just all makes me think back to just my shadow aspects, really coming to terms with things. And yeah, so I just want to say that if 2020 has not been a fabulous, amazing paradise start for you, and you've kind of been going through some ish, and you know, and you're not really, you didn't expect to start your year this way, just know that you are not alone. I have really been going through it, and I think that also I end up even though creating my protection around my own energy is still something that I'm adapting to and that I'm practicing every day. I do believe that because I'm so sensitive and I'm so empathic and I'm very in tune with Mother Earth and emotions of others, I do also think that during this time period I've been feeling collective energies because you know, a lot of people aren't feeling well physically. A lot of people are super sick right now. Pretty much, I mean, do you know someone that's sick right now? Whole family, you know, is sick. I'm sure everyone at your job is probably sick. Like, these have, you know, not not been the most high vibe times at the moment. And of course, there's so much going on with the world, and there's just so much changes. And a lot of time with changes, when things are on the brink of change, there are sides that tend to become desperate and act out in energetic ways, and then also in turn Mother Earth herself is dealing with all of these changes, and we're seeing it on our planet right now. But it's just all a part of the process. Everything with Mother Earth that's going on, and everything within the collective, and the changes, and just all of the different world events that are happening. There's a lot of heavy-ish going on, but we just have to keep focused, and this is not easy. I know I have been wanting to throw in the towel every single day. And yesterday, my dear own mother almost irritated me because she hit me with a dose of my own medicine, and she said to me the exact same thing that I say to others, which is that in these trying times, in the times when you feel like life is just kicking your ass, these are the times when you have to hold your place. You have to anchor in the light, and you have to do everything in your power to realign yourself, to not ignore your feelings, to acknowledge them, but to still do the hard parts and not wallow in your feelings forever, but to pull yourself out of that so that you can rise like the phoenix, so that you can emerge out of the ashes. Because when you do the hard work under pressure, that is when transformation happens. That is when real change can happen, and that is when you can ultimately become more your truest self, and attain all your dreams and your goals one by one. It is not without hard work. It's never easy. But this is the process that we signed up for. And we have a choice to just not try and to give up and just say, fuck this. You know, we have that choice. But it's up to you and what you make of it. Because every day we are just experiencing our manifestations. So I am gonna end it on that note because I think I got out everything I wanted to say. Really, this is just a, hey, welcome, it's 2020. I have some videos coming, but first, I just wanted to put this out there and do a little update with you guys, be a little real. Not just come on my channel and just pretend like everything's just been fabulous and I've been thriving and it's just been la la la. You know, so anyways, hug yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, have compassion for yourself. Try to be a little less hard on yourself today, because you are going through a lot. You are really going through a lot, and it doesn't go unnoticed, okay? And I'll just take a deep breath together, but not too deep, because I'm still getting over bronchitis, but it's getting better. So with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing year, and I hope you just push through, persevere, rise like the phoenix. You can do this. We got this. I love you very much, and I will see you guys in my next videos. Have a great one.